What is up, guys? This is Alex. Long time no here, I guess. This is my gameplay, or my gameplays, I should say. I just stringed together 2 team death matches. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna use for the gameplay. So I haven't posted in the past couple days because of a couple of things. As many of you guys might know, I started school. I'm also doing a sport, and it's very difficult for me. You know, my parents are always like, "Oh, you have such a simple job. Just go to school, do your homework." It's not that simple, to be honest, because literally, most of my day is filled up with a lot of busy work because, I go to school until 3:15, go to a sport right afterward until maybe 6, get home at around 6:30 or so, then do like 2 hours of homework, eat dinner, and by that time I'm already preoccupied and I don't feel like doing a video or playing Xbox, to be honest. So, it's been pretty hectic, and I've got everything under a schedule now. I'm kind of an organized person when it comes to that kind of stuff, and I like to set everything apart. I like to sort of organize my life in a manner that I can follow and I can be sort of organized with. And so I just need a little bit of time doing that. On top of that, I've also been having some technical issues with my computer and my HD PVR. The cord that runs from my hotbog to my computer itself is like it just like cut out. It wouldn't work, and so I had to. I thought it was the hotbog itself, but then I figured out it was the cable, and I had to go online, go through this entire bullshit of ordering a new one and doing this and that, and I got it back, and the sound on my computer isn't working. And so if you guys don't know, I have a very shitty laptop. I have a Dell Inspiron, 1 gig of RAM. I don't know how many of you guys know what that means, but just to give you an idea, it takes me 5 hours to render a 10-minute video. So literally, I have to set it to render overnight. I have to upload it the next day, and it's a hassle. And I'm sort of saving up some money to buy a beast of a computer. I mean, I've already picked it out. It's got 24 gigs of RAM. It's an over-the-top computer, and it's gonna be ridiculous for gaming. It's gonna be ridiculous for rendering, and it's gonna make my life so much easier as far as videos go. Sorry. And yeah, that's that for what's up with me. But I also wanted to talk about a couple things that have sort of like passed by me, and I really haven't given you guys my opinion on it. And the first one of which is, you guys would be surprised how much I get asked this, but Modern Warfare 3. Are you excited for Modern Warfare 3? Are you getting Modern Warfare 3? Honestly, if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I don't think I would buy a Modern Warfare 3. Not, putting out Modern Warfare 3 gameplay, especially when the game comes out, is going to be channel suicide. I guess channel side. And so yeah, I will buy the game. I will play it, but I'm not excited for it. To be honest, I haven't even watched the trailer. So as far as as far as Modern Warfare 3 comes, it's iffy. I mean, I like Black Ops. Like, a lot of people hate Black Ops to a cellular level. Like, they blame Ghost for everything. They blame this and that for everything. I get pissed off when I play Black Ops. I'm not gonna lie. I yell. I back out when I rage. I rage quit every now and again. But I like Black Ops. And to be honest, I like it way more than Modern Warfare 2. Like, in Modern Warfare 2, I hated everything about that game. I hated the noob tubes. I hated how fast you died. I hated the maps. Like, I hear Woody's gamertag, like a broken records, sort of saying the same thing over and over. The maps are ugly, the sound is shit, and I'll agree, the sound isn't the best. A rocket flying throughout the middle of the map, that's obnoxious as fuck. But I like the maps. They're not like awful maps. In Modern Warfare 2, like, maps like Afghan, like, those maps had like one color, and they were so bad to play on. I don't understand why people defend that game even after it was it will go down as one of the shittiest Call of Duties ever made, if not the. I don't know what they're gonna do on Modern Warfare 3. And to be honest, like, I'm not excited for it. I'm just gonna cut it off at that. As far as some other things goes in the community, in the Call of Duty community, I've been noticing a lot of things that, a commentator will say something. This is so jumping off topic to what I was talking to previously, but anyways, a commentator will say something in a commentary, and there will be at least 50 people that sort of like twist his words around, twist his or her words around. If it's a bigger commentator, at least, like if for example, let's use Woody's Gamertag. If he says, the mini Uzi is garbage, it's a garbage weapon, 95% of the people on his channel will agree. Will say, yeah, the mini Uzi is an absolute piece of crap. But there will be those 5% that are like, what are you talking about, dude? The mini Uzi is the best weapon on the game. And they'll get pissed off. They'll curse him out. They'll whatever, they'll yell at him for saying that the mini Uzi is garbage, and then this whole like spiral effect sort of takes into place. And I guess it's sort of to the largeness of a person's channel as well. Like, I get some of those on a fairly frequent basis. Like, if I say something, my words will be miscontorted. They'll be twisted in such a way that some guy somewhere will take it wrong. Smaller channels don't really receive that. With that in mind, with the fact that if you're a bigger commentator, or if you have some of that sort of subscriber power, with that in mind, having this in the back of your mind while you're doing commentaries, that the fact that people can sort of mistake your words for something else, you have to watch what you say. And this sort of came from something that I was watching the other day, and it got almost no negative responses, and it was one of the most offensive and awful, and to be honest, bad commentaries I've seen in a long time. So I'm not going to mention who the commentator was, but he was a fairly large commentator, larger than me, and he was talking about basically the entire commentary was based on him making fun of a guy with autism. And I don't necessarily have someone that's autistic in my family, or close to me for that matter, but I sort of took offense to it because there were no negative responses in the comment section. Nothing. And it bothered me because this commentator was not only coming off as a douchebag, but he was insulting someone for being mentally challenged. And there was, I mean, it just sort of bothered me that no one said anything, you know what I mean? And I think, again, as a commentator, as someone with power, you have to watch what you say. And that's just my opinion. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think in the first team, I'm awful at team deathmatch, man. I suck at this game mode so much. And I don't know how I did pretty good in these two games. I think it was pretty funny. But in the first game, I think I went 39-2, and in the second one, I went 33-1. And that's pretty much it. One last thing I wanted to shout out is my Twitter, because if I ever have these little streaks of where I don't upload anything for a while, I am still active on Twitter. I go on Twitter every day, let you guys know when I might post a video. If I'm going for a gameplay, I'll say message me on Xbox if you're online, stuff like that. And yeah, go follow me on Twitter. Other than that, I would really appreciate a like to this video. If it gets 700 likes, I will post another one on Monday because I got some pretty good gameplays to go. And yeah, thanks guys for watching. Talk to you next time.